Thank you. Let's talk about your money. Today we're going to get a better idea of what next year's city budget looks like.
Mayor Craig Greenberg is set to present his recommendations to the Metro Council. In a tweet, the mayor says he went through the budget line by line to make decisions that needed to be made to address the biggest priorities of our city. In last year's proposal, funds were directed at areas like public safety programs, LMPD, and the city's housing crisis. So earlier this year, you'll remember Mayor Greenberg revealed his plan to bring more affordable housing to Louisville. It's the My Louisville Home strategy. It involves creating and preserving 15,000 units of affordable housing by 2027. That's something that we know takes a lot of money, so will likely be included in the budget this year. He also wants to help low-income families become homeowners through the city's down payment assistance program. Mayor Greenberg will present the budget today at 4. WHAS11 will be there, and we'll keep you updated online and on air.
A group of people living in Louisville's West End are now suing to stop a controversial tax in their district. It's called a Tiff, and the group says it is unconstitutional. It was passed back in 2021. Nonprofit West End Opportunity Partnership is responsible for collecting and using money from the tax to revitalize all 9 of Louisville's West End neighborhoods, including Russell, which is where Neighborhood Association President Jackie Floyd lives. She says a lot of the issues with the tax stem from a lack of transparency between residents and officials.
Most people have never heard of a TIF. If we had been educated, if our elected officials had been keeping us informed on this is what they were coming down to, a TIF, okay? And took the time to educate the community and being more forthcoming, honest, then that would make a difference in the reaction that we're getting now from the TIF.
The lawsuit lists the nonprofit as a defendant, as well as Louisville Metro government and the Kentucky Department of Revenue. The group filing the suit claims the TIF targets a specific individual, object, or locale and is taking away money from the public school system. The West End Opportunity Partnership is vowing to fight the claims.
Police are looking for possible suspects after a deadly multi-car crash and shooting in downtown Louisville. It happened just after 5 last night at 10th and Broadway near TARC headquarters. Officers say they found a crash involving several vehicles. A man found shot inside one of the cars died at the scene. We're told one other person was hurt and taken to the hospital. If you have any information about the shooting or the crash, call the anonymous tip line at 574 LMPD.
The first court appearance for the suspect in a triple shooting in Jefferson town is now set for today. 19-year-old Sebastian Malone turned himself in to police earlier this week. According to police, that shooting stemmed from an argument at an apartment complex on Taylorsville Road early Friday morning. Investigators say Malone shot 3 people. One of them died. The other 2 were hurt but are expected to survive. Malone's expected in court at 9 o'clock this morning.
The time is here. We are finally in the single digits in our countdown to Derby 150. We know a ton of people are traveling for the historic race, and prices for rental homes and hotels across the metro are up, with some costing more than $2,000 a night. WHAS 11's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Addie Hill have a closer look.
It's the call for the post for record profits. Derby 150 is a once-in-a-lifetime with historically high prices. Most hotels are fully booked, others are going fast.
This year with the 150th running, it's a historic moment and people are clamoring to come to Louisville.
We checked just how much rooms are running at the Grady Hotel at 6th and Main from Derby all the way to the day after Derby. Prices start at just $1,200 a night up to nearly $2,000 a night.
Yeah, that's nuts.
At the AC Hotel New Loop, rooms are ranging anywhere between $930 to nearly $1,300 a night. The Galt House Hotel has some rooms just over $2,000 a night.
I guess it's not as big as the prize pot that they're taking home, though.
Airbnbs are also a top choice among horse racing fans. Jay Bowman is an owner and operator of 16 short-term rentals in Louisville.
It's a very high demand weekend. You'll see short-term rentals usually garner anywhere from between $600 to $3,000 a night.
The foot traffic and revenue is a huge deal for businesses all across the city. In Louisville, Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 on your side.
Last year, Derby saw record attendance with 54,848 guests, and Derby Day last year saw more than 150,000 people come to the track for the race.